My name's Ashley Paik and I'm from Holbrook Landcare network, and over the last 4 years at Holbrook Landcare we've been running a carbon project called Carbon Farming in Your Business. This is a project that's been focusing on practices that farmers can implement on farm to either improve their carbon sequestration and carbon storage or reduce their greenhouse gas emissions on farm. So within the Carbon Farming and Your Business project, we've been focusing on all industries from livestock and cropping and mixed farming. But within the cropping sector, there's probably 4 key things that we've been focusing on, working with farmers. Number 1 is working on their nitrogen use and trying to improve their nitrogen use efficiency. 2 would be their stubble management, so looking at the ways in which we manage our stubbles and trying to maintain that stubble in the system. 3 is around better fertilizer management, so looking at where and how much fertilizer we're using on farm. And 4 is around liming and addressing subsoil acidity and acidity in general. Within the fertilizer and liming components of the project, we've really been looking at, I suppose, 3 things. One is the rates at which people are using and getting people to think about how much fertilizer that crop actually needs and matching those rates to those crops. 2 is around where to put it on the farm, so not every paddock needs to have the same level of application. And thirdly would be around how efficient is the equipment that they're using. Are we getting an even spread across the property and can we improve that? So a big part of stubble management is obviously the ability to retain stubbles or work on stubble retention. The big benefits of retaining stubble in the system is it provides nutrients, putting those nutrients back into the system, back into the soil that can then be processed, circulated around and then become available for the next crop. Organic matter in the soil also is the food source for biology in the soil. You know, the bugs in the soil are what helps keep the nutrients going around. But also building organic matter in the soil and building carbon in the soil also helps with our water holding capacity, so enables us in tough years or dry years to capture and hold more of that water and give it back to the plant. So whilst stubble retention is really beneficial to the system, it's not without its challenges. So the 2 main challenges, I suppose, with stubble retention is 1 is weed management and 2 is being able to have the machinery to cope with the trash levels come sowing again next season. One thing a lot of farmers, particularly in mixed farming systems, are doing is using livestock, grazing livestock on stubbles to help 1, break down that trash and 2, address some of those weed management issues. So reducing their reliance on chemicals over summer, using livestock to try and control some weed issues. Over the 4 years, the Carbon Farming in Your Business project has been really beneficial in helping to get those messages out there. It has been with its challenges, but where we're finding that farmers are really adopting some of these practices is where we can have multiple benefits on farm. Not only are we helping the environment by maintaining that carbon in the system and reducing our greenhouse gas emissions, but plenty of farmers are finding ways in which to be able to do that at the same time, improving their productivity and building their bottom line. So for more information on stubble retention or carbon farming in general, get in touch with Holbrook Landcare Network and we'll help you out.